Hello everybody, my name is Alex, and today I'll be reading some of your questions that you have posted. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so first up, we got 3 questions from JT the Blue Panier Tank Productions. First question, what made you inspired on making videos between late 2021 and through the current year of 2022? Well, I got the inspiration from you and a lot of different YouTubers, to be honest. Second question, were you quite impressed on some of the routes I've made between late 2020 to 2022? Very much impressed, John, and keep up the good work. And third question, how will you manage to download or add music to some of your films, such as SA Music and Kevin MacLeod? Simple. YouTube to MP3 converter and SoundCloud downloader. Alright, the next question is from Mint Chocolate. If you could afford payware content, what would it be? Or what is your favorite freeware/payware content? If I have to get anything that's payware, it would probably be the NNWM class. As for favorite freeware/payware content, no favors whatsoever. Here's a question from the Narrow Gauge group. Who is your favorite character, and if you had to remove one of engines 1 through 11, who would you pick? The Scottish twins count as one. Favorite character? Percy. And the engine to be removed? It would probably be James. Here's a question from Auti Rail Studios. What's your favorite story you've adapted? My favorite story that I have adapted? It would probably be Ballast from the small railway engines. And here's a question from Fatboy MB18. Would you accept ideas for new videos from those who watch them if it will help your channel grow? Very much, yes. Here's a question from Masty Drip X. Question, what would you do if you were in a A3 and Gordon see you? I guess confused at first, but then over time grew into it. And as for Gordon seeing me, I guess he would be pretty happy about it, knowing that he would have another Doncaster brother if they had all survived the Cutter's torch. Here's a question from Other Railway Joseph. What's been the best part of having your own channel on YouTube? Doing things that I like making videos for you guys. Here's a question from Newell the E2 Class Tank Engine Studios. What's your favorite Sodor AU? Sodor Fallout, Sodor Mist, Sodor Dark Realm, The Bombing of Sodor, Sodor Left 4 Dead, Sodor Eclipse, or Sodor and the SCP? To be honest, I really don't have a favorite Sodor AU. I think they're all good in their own way. Here's a question from Steam Train Lover. What's your favorite thing in your Sodor Fallout AU / what's gonna be your favorite part? I honestly really don't know. That's really a tough question for my Sodor Fallout AU. But I will think about it when it comes to me eventually. But either way, thanks for the question. Here's a question from Steamzilla number 95. How would you rewrite any of the Thomas movies? Pretty much simple. Rewrite some scenes, add some characters, add some new locations, write in more character development for the characters that never had enough screen time, and pretty much that would be it for the rewrites if I did them. Here's a question from Mario, Sonic, Crash, and Thomas the Tank Engine Fan 64. What is your favorite movie? Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure. Plain and simple. Next question is from Nicole Cruz. Can you do Diesel 10's backstory, your version, or another Ghost Train backstory? I may think about it. Here's a question from Australian K2 Productions 2022. How will your Sodor Fallout Ironworks scene will end? I can't tell you. I can't tell any spoilers, because that will just ruin it for everyone. So you'll just have to be patient. Here's a question from Trains Number 1 Productions. What is your most favorite season and episode from that season? Favorite season? Season 4. Favorite episode of Season 4? Train Stops Play. Here's a question from Jane Beauty Co. When will your next Sodor Fallout AU video come out? I'm still planning about it. Just be patient. It'll come out sooner or later. Here's a question from L1L_pusher. What is your favorite Trains model? It cannot be your OC. TSI Percy. It's really good. Here's a question from Adam. When is Sodor Fallout AU Part 16? I'm still planning about it. Just be patient. It'll come out sooner or later. Here's a question from Spider Oliver 11. What is your favorite and least favorite episodes? Favorite episode? Edward the Great. And least favorite episode? Edward Strikes Out. Here's another question from Wilhelm Kulling. How did you come up with your OC name? Simple. I used my own name. Here's a question from Trains Alex Cars Studio 2003. Why did you change from a Genty to a LBSCR K class? I had my Train Sona as a Genty class for some time now, since back in 2016, and I decided to change it. Here's a question from Fredbear.Redman123. Will there be more Sodor Fallout AU? Yes, there will be more. And here's a question from Douglas. In what is based your OC? It's based on me, to be honest. Here's a question from Skylar Knotts. What gave you the idea to do Trains content? Inspiration by Thomas 1, Edward 2, Henry 3, and Carson's video workshop. Here's a question from Matthew. What made you change your OC? I had my Train Sona as a Genty class for some time now, since back in 2016, and I decided to change it. Here's a question from Oliver. Why are you green? Because green is my favorite color. And finally, the final question from Colony the Black Engine. Why did you start YouTube? Inspired by a lot of different YouTubers that did Tom's content, and I decided to try it out for myself. Well, everyone, and that's it. No more questions to be answered. All of them had been answered. Thank you all for your questions. I'll be making a video, which will be coming up soon, called Edward's Retreat. It'll be coming up soon. So anyways, keep your eyes out for it. And until next time, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment. And this is Alex Missoura signing off. Goodbye.